Hi, I'm Bill from CJ Pony Parts. Without a doubt, the S550 chassis is the best Mustang chassis Ford has ever produced. Now, we do a lot of videos on the suspension on the S550 because it's easy to make that great chassis even better. The owner of this EcoBoost behind me has already installed a set of our CJ Pony Parts springs, and today we're going to take that handling up a notch by installing these adjustable front sway bar end links from Drake Muscle Cars. Unlike your factory sway bar end links, these Drake Muscle Car pieces are going to be fully adjustable, allowing you to really control the geometry of your front sway bar. These are going to be direct replacements for the factory links, and it'll work with many aftermarket bars along with all the stock bars on any 2015 through 2017 Mustang. They come in a red anodized finish with a billet center and steel ends and will be much stronger than your factory components. For this installation, a lift or a jack and jack stands, 3/8 ratchet, 18mm socket, 19mm socket, a 16mm wrench, 17mm wrench, 18mm wrench, 19mm wrench, and an 11/16 wrench. The installation of the front end links is pretty straightforward. Get the car up in the air and remove the front wheel. The top part is right here on the strut, and the bottom part attaches to the sway bar itself. What we're going to do first is remove these, and we're going to measure them and set up the new ones the same way these are, and we'll explain the adjustments later. Now, the factory sway bar has a nut on the back side, so you can hold that with a 17mm wrench and then remove the nut from the front. Then remove the lower in the same fashion. We won't be able to get an impact gun on here, so you have to use 2 wrenches to remove it from the sway bar. And what we're going to do first is we're going to take our Drake Muscle Cars adjustable end links, we're going to make them the same length as the stock one, and that's our starting point. Now, basically, the benefit of the adjustables is twofold. One, when you lower the car, this will allow you to actually adjust how much preload is on the front bar to determine how tight the bar is itself. Also, if you would go to coilovers, these are a perfect way to corner balance the car. Without these, you wouldn't be able to do that, but all of this stuff has to be done with the car on the ground on a drive-on lift to get the alignment set up properly. Now, to be clear when I'm talking about corner balancing the car, you do want to obviously do that with the sway bars disconnected. Once you have it dialed in, you'll need the adjustable end links to get the bars set properly once the car is corner balanced. Now, Brendan's going to start adjusting these again. We're going to start with the stock setup for now and adjust them later. Like I said, what we're going to do here is get this adjusted equal with our stock one, and then again, make sure both sides are adjusted to the same length. All right, and then once you have it adjusted, you can tighten down the lock nuts. Now, you just want to get them hand tight off the car, then once they're attached to the bar, we can tighten them down. Now we're ready to install our Drake Muscle Cars end link. What we're basically going to do is just put it up into place just like the factory end link was and tighten down the supplied hardware. All right, with the sway bars attached, now we're actually going to tighten up the lock nuts on the adjustable part. All right, once the end links are tight, you're going to repeat the process on the other side, reinstall your wheels and tires, and your installation is finished. These Drake Muscle Car end links obviously look a lot better than the stock ones, and they're going to perform a lot better as well, allowing us to dial in the geometry of our front sway bar. And like I said, if you're low on coilovers and dialing your suspension, you'll definitely want something like this on the car. And if you're going to do the fronts, you'll want to do the rears at the same time, again, for the adjustability factor of it. And guess what? There'll be a video on that in the very near future. As far as the installation goes, it's pretty straightforward. It should take you less than an hour, and be back on the road in no time.